Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to customize the product configuration screen flow and assign it to different products and really just customize the user experience while configuring products in Revenue Cloud. First, we're going to walk through how to create a new product configuration screen flow. Then we're going to talk about how to make that the default, and then how we can make different versions of that flow and assign it to different products or product classifications. So all of this gives us a very unique and customizable way to allow our users to configure products in Salesforce. So let's jump into Salesforce, where we have two products open here, one for a monitor and one for a mouse. And you can see if you come to edit a quote and you navigate to a product within a catalog to add to the quote, you can click this configuration cog to see this screen and start setting up this product. One thing to note that's really cool is if you don't want to have to walk through the steps of adding a product to a quote to see what the configuration screen looks like. If you're on a product, there is this button here called Preview that allows you to see what the product configuration screen flow is going to look like for this product. So while you can't see anything about pricing or instant pricing here, you can see things like child products, attributes, and just overall what the screen flow looks like. So to customize the screen flow, we're going to come here to flows, and you're going to find the default product configurator flow. This is what Salesforce Revenue Cloud gives us as somewhat of a template that we can build off of. You'll see that it only has one screen as of right now that has a lot of the standard components in it. But this is just a screen's flow, so we can customize this however we would like. So to do that, we're going to have to save it as a new flow. So we're going to say save as a new flow. You can give it a name, and let's hold on to this API name for now, because we will need that later. So we save that as a new flow, and just to make sure we're seeing the new version of our flow that we're going to make, let's make a change so that it looks different. So to do that, we're going to add in some display text here and call this test. And we're just going to say great dog. Again, just so we can see that this is in fact the screen flow that we're making. Once that's set, you can save it, and we are going to activate it. All right. Once that's saved and activated and you have the API name copied, we're going to come back to Salesforce Home, where we're going to look for the product configuration flows object. Here we're going to make a new record where the flow identifier is going to be the API name of your new flow. For now, I'm going to set this new one as default, and I'm going to make sure it's active. Great. Now, once that's set up, we can go to the product, and let's make sure we refresh this. And when I preview it, I should see that great job text show up. And there it is, right there at the top. So that's just one example of how you can start to customize it. But as you can imagine, with screen flows, a lot is possible. And so in later videos, we're going to walk in, talk about everything you can do with it. So if you need to pull in information from the quote, from the product, set instant pricing to true by default, a lot of cool things you can do, and we'll talk about that in future videos. But next, I want to talk about how we can add a different version of the flow that's not default and instead is assigned to specific products or product classifications. To do this, you're going to have to make a new flow based off of whatever product configuration screen flow you want. And then you'll go and you'll make a new record for the product configuration flows. But this time you won't set it to default. And instead of that, you're going to come to related and make a product configuration flow assignment. Here you can assign it to either a product classification or a specific product, like for example, the mouse. And once that's done, when you're on the product, the mouse, and you're configuring that product, you'll see the specific product configuration screen for that mouse product. And that's how you can customize the product configuration screen flow in Salesforce Revenue Cloud. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check out our other videos if this was helpful. Thanks so much.